Welcome to the InForum Minute, a daily rundown of top news, weather, and more for the Fargo area, powered by reporters from WDAY and the Forum. Here's today's forecast.
WDAY Storm Tracker.
Happy Friday, Fargo. Waking up on the cooler side today in the 40s and 50s, upper 50s by the afternoon, with mostly cloudy skies and a moderate wind at 10 to 15 miles an hour, switching to be out of the southwest. Going into tomorrow, though, those temperatures will stay pretty similar for your Saturday. Partly cloudy skies, a little bit more sunshine, and light to moderate winds. For the day on Sunday, we're keeping things dry for the start of the day, but then we could have some rain showers developing later on, with those temperatures still in the mid-50s by the afternoon, and a very good chance of rain in the evening time. And then spilling on over into Monday, we have, again, a very good chance of rain, along with a brutal north wind at 20 to 30 miles an hour, with higher gusts certainly possible, and cooler temperatures in the mid-40s, so be sure to bring your rain jacket and one or two extra layers if you plan to go outside. Otherwise, for the rest of the work week next week, keeping those 50s around and staying on the drier side. This is Storm Tracker meteorologist Stefan Sundeep.
Hi, everyone. It is Friday, April 24th. With your InForum Minute, I'm Lisa Badeau. A woman is protesting NDSU's employment of a man she says committed a violent crime against her. The same day as that protest, the university announced he is no longer an employee. The woman, who did not want to be identified, stood on campus Thursday with a friend holding signs. She claims 50-year-old Ordis Alderman assaulted her in 2010. Court records show Alderman was charged in connection to a crime on that date and was sentenced to 27 months in prison after a felony assault conviction. Records also show he has a lengthy criminal history. In an email to staff, NDSU says it was aware of concerns about a temporary dishwasher and confirms he is no longer working there. The school says he was hired through a community assistance agency and worked on campus for several months without incident. The university is urging anyone with concerns to contact Human Services or its Title IX office. A student at the Moorhead Career Academy is facing charges after a phone was mistaken for a gun. A report of a possible weapon put the school into lockdown for about 40 minutes on Thursday. Officials say it was a misunderstanding. No weapons were found and no one was hurt. The student is now in custody with charges possible. Today, a Fargo man accused of making online threats against President Trump is expected to plead guilty. The FBI arrested Andrew Sandvik last November in South Fargo. Prosecutors are expected to recommend a sentence of about 10 to 16 months in federal prison. A transparency concern surrounding the Fargo Convention Center project, but the committee says its decision will not be delayed. Members learned about a $4 million budget increase a week after city approval and just before making a recommendation. The change was included in a last-minute proposal without other finalists being notified. The committee chair says the delay has given developers time to update their proposals. Leaders of the Fargo-Moorhead diversion project are pushing for Minnesota funding. They've approved a 50-50 match for any state money, using federal dollars to cover it. That lowers their request to $32 million. The project is still on track to be mostly completed by this fall and fully operational by next spring. Today, the Bison wrap up their first spring practice season of the FBS era. There is no spring game, but the final practice will be open to donors and family. If you can't be there, we've got live coverage on WDAY. Join Dom Izzo, Kyle Emanuel, and Sam Getzinger starting at 6:30 on WDAY Extra. And it's day 2 of the NFL Draft, and we could see 2 former Bison selected. Wide receiver Bryce Lance and quarterback Cole Payton are both projected to go later today or tomorrow. You can watch the draft on WDAY. Coverage starts at 6. With your InForum Minute for WDAY TV News, I'm Lisa Badeau.